Hi, welcome into your affirmation reading. I'm Natalie. Let's get rolling. All right, so I already got oracle cards shuffled and pulled out, so we'll go over those and then we'll add a little tarot and spirit animal affirmation. All right, so what do we got out today? First, to kick off the reading, Gemini, I think card. Full moon in Gemini is coming up in a week. A week from when I'm recording this. So that energy is going to be prevalent. Gemini, the twins, you can see right here on the card, I think. So this can just be about something you have on your mind. The fact that it's the first card out in the reading, this is sort of at the top of your head, top of your mind. So really this is kind of about what you think, your thoughts. All right, next with that, respect and admiration. So maybe this has to do with sharing your thoughts. Something you need to share related to respect. Maybe you haven't been getting the respect that you need, or something like that. So that's something you need to discuss. Or again, maybe this is something you think that you're going to end up sharing. And that could bring in some respect, some admiration, maybe something that you have to talk about that's like a little bit challenging, or something that you've maybe been keeping to yourself. So that came out with Gemini, I think, and then respect and admiration. All right, we've also got peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So this energy of peace, 222, as I was saying that. I love this. So this is sort of kind of the energy that you are embodying or want to embody. So again, those thoughts that you have going on, maybe it's something that you have to convey to bring more peace into your world. Maybe it's thoughts about peace. I mean, we are also at the holiday season, right? So that's a lot of peace and joy and those sort of messages as well, which I feel like we could all use really at any time, but especially right now. So just keeping that in mind too with your thoughts and what you're thinking, right? Bringing more peace into that. So if you're noticing a lot of negativity, starting to kind of creep in or bog down in your mind and your mental space, right? This is a really good reminder to keep it more positive. Sometimes easier said than done, but really kind of letting that attitude and energy of peace kind of come into what you express, which kind of leads into the next card. So this is out of a Dream Oracle deck. This is Nudity, which is a top 10 dream according to the card. So I don't know if you've had any dreams about this recently, but I just see this nudity card, especially with like the I think and the respect and admiration of really putting yourself out there. Right? So this could be like exposing a thought, an idea, maybe there's just parts of yourself that you've kept hidden, and maybe now it's time to bring that out kind of into the world, kind of a more global kind of view. All right, so with that nudity card, yeah, just something that maybe either you've been afraid to share or discuss, or just something that you know that you have inside that you want to share and put out there, right? Which can always be a little fearful, right? It's always a little scary to kind of put yourself out there. We never know what the outcome is going to be, especially if it's something where you're sharing, an idea or thoughts. Like that can be a really vulnerable space and make you feel really exposed. All right, so along with that then, two crystal cards popped out today. This Larimar card and Copper. I love the colors that we got going on in the reading. A lot of this blue and orange, so throat and sacral chakra, right? These are kind of all blending and melding together. You know, and just what popped into my head too with that respect and admiration, and this nudity card too. Again, I may have mentioned this already, but in terms of speaking your mind or what you have to say, I mean, maybe this is something where you have not been respected or treated the way that you should be treated or you feel like you deserve. You know, whether that's personal relationships, something in the workplace, right? Just anything. Yeah, so that exposure card. And that exposure card is kind of at the heart of the reading. So I think with the I think up at the top of the reading, you've got peace, energy that you're trying to embody and bring in, maybe kind of seeking out that respect and admiration, not necessarily in like a, like look at me kind of way, right? Where you want everyone to like bow to you and respect you. But there definitely are situations where sometimes that needs to be demanded. I can definitely think of multiple situations in the workplace, like in my own personal experience, even if something kind of going on right now that this is speaking to kind of loudly. Okay, so back to the crystal cards. So crystal energy again, Larimar and copper. The Larimar card, right, has this kind of sea tone to it. This can be good. It says slow your roll on the bottom. Right, so if there's something you want to express, say, right, it might be good to maybe not spit that out. Tempers can run high sometimes. This also, I see notes. Yeah, this could be good for the hot-tempered or Aries. So again, this has that like cooling energy, that kind of peaceful energy, that softness, right? Sometimes too, if you do have something that you're excited to share, or maybe there's something that's been bothering you that you really want to share and bring out there, right? So just to add that kind of calm, peaceful energy to that message, right? When you deliver things in a more relaxed state, or just from a place of love and feeling, right? And just being genuine, that usually can come off a little bit better than maybe flying off the handle, kind of shooting out there what you think, right? Without kind of any regard for what else is going on, or the energy kind of around you. And then the other card, copper. All right, so copper, energize your whole world, is kind of the last statement on that card. I love this too. Even with like the slow your roll, kind of chill a little bit energy, it's still kind of getting more energized. Especially again, if you have an idea that you're excited to share, right? Maybe you have to go a little slow, do a little planning, think about how you're gonna put that out there, right? But you can still get excited about that and kind of keep that energy kind of churning along in the background. I think also, kind of getting that energy up again, if this is more on the flip side of that, if it's not something maybe you're excited to share, but something you feel like you need to get out there or that you need to say, right? Still bringing in that calm, kind of slow, peaceful energy with the slow your roll, the Larimar, but with the copper, like still having that energy and kind of fuel inside of you, kind of that energizing force, that we all kind of have within, right? When you kind of get that inkling and you start to know, and then it's something you start to think about more and more and more, and you really can't let it go. So really still having that energy and power, right? Behind your thoughts, behind your actions. Right, I love this. All right, let's get an animal. Let's add in a little animal, spirit animal card to this reading. But yeah, so far, right, this really feels about expressing yourself, your thoughts. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting for this affirmation anyway. Let's see what spirit animal maybe wants to add, come in. here, raccoon, letting go. All right, this message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress, and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. Raccoon. I love that. So maybe, you know, there's something on your mind already that you need to let go of. It could be letting go of that fear of exposing what you need to say, right? Putting yourself out there. That can be scary, whether it's something that you're starting, right? It could be a business, an idea, right? Maybe it's some kind of channel. Yeah, but really letting go of that fear, letting go of kind of the expectation too, or kind of outplaying the outcome, right? Especially with air energy. I'm an air sign, I'm an Aquarius, but Gemini is another air sign as well. So it is a lot of mental energy, a lot up in your head. And so especially with that letting go, if you kind of have that air and the thoughts always swirling around, if I could speak, right, that can be something you just have to let go of that, right? Just embrace kind of the energy that you're feeling, get that kind of energizing power, right? Speak your truth with your peace, and really just kind of let go of that fear and see what happens. All right, I love that, letting go. I've had that message coming up a lot in different ways lately. It's such a hard thing to do, right? Even stuff you don't want to hang on to anymore, stuff you're trying to release, right? Sometimes it still just sticks around. All right, let's add an angel. This is Angel Tarot. Let's see what angel wants to come out today. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, Raphael. Right, destiny, cycles, possibly closing out, starting. Kind of putting yourself out there, respect and admiration, kind of that world view with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, what do we got here? Two of Cups. Got this energy showing up a lot lately too. I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Luaya. Correct me if I'm wrong. Two of Cups. All right, let's see. The swiftly hearkening God. Number 19 on this card, Two of Cups. Fruition provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. I love that, expansive intelligence, especially with Gemini. It's super smart sign. Like I said, it's a mental air sign. Being more expansive, again, with this kind of nudity exposure card, putting yourself out there. That's beautiful. Right, swift, energizing. All right, let's add in a tarot or two, tarot card or two. Oh, this one's flying out. Two of Cups, popping up again. Maybe we should just take it. We'll see if it comes out in the shuffle. That happens a lot, actually. I decide not to take it. The universe is like, no, you're supposed to. All right, let's add this in and see what we get here. Stubborn shuffle. Other messages, images, energies. Is that the one I just put back in there? All right. Let's see here. All right, so we got Three of Stones, Three of Pentacles. Fell out during the shuffle. think that was the card I had last week and just put back in. So that can be working together, right? A lot of earth energy with the stones. So if you can get outside, right, depends where you are. I'm in the Midwest, but we got a break in some cold weather. So yeah, taking a walk, getting out in nature. I love that they are digging crystals in this card too. So again, if copper or Larimer or just kind of using beads, crystals, stones calls to you, would definitely bring that in. Three of Pentacles also is like collaboration energy, working with other people. So if you do have some kind of idea, right, maybe it's good to bounce that off of somebody. Two of Cups as well is like a blending and a merging together. Yeah, this can be in partnership. This can just be with your thoughts, your feelings, that sort of thing. So yeah, there is some good kind of collaboration energy here, and maybe that's something that would be needed. Yeah, and sometimes too, even when you start to speak out, speak your mind, right? That's how you can meet maybe some, not even necessarily new people, but just some of the people that can kind of help you on that path, that help kind of build or grow what you are working towards. All right. Oh, the Magician. All right, awesome. Major Arcana, the Magician. All right, so this is all about kind of manifesting your ideas. Waimea Canyon State Park. I love this deck. I've never been there. I might have to add it to the list. At least on this card, it looks beautiful. Does anybody know where this is? I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, so Magician. Yeah, this is all about manifesting what you want, right? Kind of working with all those elements. Yeah, and I think, yeah, this is beautiful. A beautiful card to kind of sum up and end the reading. Affirmation for the week, right? I express myself. That's really what we've got here. That's what all of this is leading to. So how or in what ways could you do that this week, right? How can you be this magician, right? Take those thoughts, that Gemini energy, right? That peace and passion from within, right? Something that you've been wanting to put out there and maybe expose, right? What might that be? It doesn't always have to be something huge either. Maybe it's a little bit smaller. Right? But what steps could you take, right, to express yourself a little bit more this week, right? Maybe in ways that you appreciate, right? We've all had instances, right? I'm dealing with something right now that I need to address, right? But I'm actually, instead of sending off that message or shooting off my thoughts right away, right? I'm taking a little bit of time, still keeping the energy and energized around the topic, but really just taking my time with it to make sure that I'm conveying the message that I want in the right way, right? Instead of maybe being hot-tempered or a hothead. I may be known to do that sometimes. Right, so really embodying this magician attitude. I express myself, right? How could you do that this week? If you have anything you want to share, please let me know. Please do. If you liked this, please do. Otherwise, until next time, peace.